everyone, and welcome back to another Squishmallow video. So in today's video, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So a couple weeks now, I think so. But at least a couple videos ago, I did a video talking about is Claire's a good place to buy Squishmallows. And that video did much better than I thought it would. So I want to do more kind of just sitting down and talking about Squishmallows instead of specifically showing off Squishmallows that I have in fact got. I mean, we can show off the two Halloween ones that I got last year, but yeah, I kind of want to get into this. So there's nothing really going to pop up on the screen. It's not going to really be a showing kind of video. It's going to be more of, I guess, like think of it as a podcast. So I'm just going to yap for 15-20 minutes, however long this video is. But I just want to really talk about my hopes for the Halloween Squishmallows this year, because there's quite a number I want to get, and there's no guarantee I'm going to get them. And that sucks, and it makes me really, really sad. So, yeah, let's get into my thoughts. So, Halloween is probably one of my favorite times of year, like seasonal wise. Yeah, I just really like Halloween. Spooky season overall is just my favorite. Autumn is my favorite season. I don't know, the vibes. The cold and wet that we are currently receiving here at the moment, it's not it. I mean, it's still September. Actually, no, it's October tomorrow, so there we go. But yeah, no, I mean, I love autumn, but God, the rain is depressing because we just have not had any much over the summer this year, and now as soon as it hits autumn, it's just cold, rainy, and miserable. Apart from that, the rest of the vibes of autumn are just great, I think. But focusing on Squishmallows, I love the spooky Squishmallows. I didn't get that many last year. There was 2 squads out last year. Let's start with that. Last year there were 2 squads. One that every single place got in, and then one that Tesco's got in. Now, I've said it before and I will say it again. I am so upset that I did not get the Squishmallow. I can't remember its name. My dyslexic brain is not functioning. But there was this gorgeous blue bat that came out last year that was glittery and sparkly and so, so perfect. I love the bats. I love blue. I love glitter. And it was just the perfect bat Squishmallow. And I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. And that is really sad and upsetting. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. It was only available at Tesco's, and I don't go to Tesco's ever. Very, very rarely. So yeah, I couldn't get it. I did go to actually, that's a lie. I went to Tesco's, I think probably about a week before Halloween, to try and get the Squishmallow that I wanted. And the Tesco's that I went in didn't have that squad. And I wasn't about to go all the way to the other side of the city to go have a look and probably be disappointed again. So I didn't go and get them. And yeah, I was hoping and praying that they would be out this year, that they would re-release them, because this one was actually a 2022 release, I believe. But I didn't get any spooky squish that year. I didn't get any seasonal squish that year, I'm pretty sure. But they re-released it last year in the squad that was available anyway, which we'll get into that. The squad that was available in Tesco's, there was quite a few cute ones, I believe, if I can remember off the top of my head. There was Malcolm with bat ears and bat wings as well. There was also a Fifi in a pumpkin costume, or like in a pumpkin. And there's another one, I'm pretty sure, but I cannot remember it right now. But yeah, the squad overall was very cute, and I probably would have got the others, maybe, if I wasn't trying to reduce the amount I buy for my collection, because it is way too big, and also money-wise, I want to not spend all of that, because, you know. I believe there is a 4th. There wouldn't be 3. There'd probably be 4. So I don't know what the 4th Squishmallow was in that thing, but if I find the images, they'll obviously be on the screen. But yeah, so That was a cute squad, and I'm sad I couldn't get to see it, and I didn't get that stupid flipping bat that I really, really want. Um, well, then we think about the squad that was available everywhere last year, and when I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere. I don't know if it was in Sainsbury's or Asda. I don't go in them that often, or especially not last year. I got my two from the works, so we got Jodie and Geo. These were the two that I got. She is sparkly. I don't know if you can tell. She has glitter on her. But those two are the Halloween ones I got last year. And that was the squad that was available everywhere. There was also a black cat which had like a cape and a hat, which was very cute. I love black cats. I love like the little witchy vibe. But I didn't like that he had hands. The squishmallows with the hand or like the print like axolotls, I don't mind the hands. But the ones that have like the printed on hands, like they're holding something, I do not like. I despise. They're not cute. They're not quirky. I do not enjoy. So I didn't end up getting that bat, and there was cat. Um, I believe there's some other ones in that squad, but I generally, off the top of my head, cannot think of what they were. My brain is actually gone blank. But they obviously weren't important enough to me because I got the two that I wanted from that squad. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the other squad. But those were the only two squads that were out last year. So I got mine from the works. That squad was everywhere though. It was like in Clinton's. Clinton's don't get squishmallows in anymore. I'm starting to notice that. I don't remember where else got this, but anywhere I turned to look for like Halloweensquishmallows, it would always be this squad and not the squad I wanted. Hmm. Actually, well, I desperately wanted Geo, so it's not the end of the world, but I wish the other squad was more easily accessible and not just an exclusive at Tesco's. That brings us to this year. There is another squad out this year, which I do already have two in the background, which is a little spoilers for my future Halloween video, which will either be coming out on Halloween or the week before Halloween, depending on when I get them. I kind of want it to be out before Halloween, but then I looked at because I try and upload every Thursday now, and Halloween falls on a Thursday this year. So I guess the Squishmallow Halloween video will be coming out on Halloween, probably, depending. We'll see. Um but yeah, so this year's squad, that it just seems to be a UK, not exclusive squad, because I know some of them have been available in America except for one. And it's this dog, like this Frankenstein dog called Duck Duck, I'm pretty sure it's called. Um, which I've seen some Americans on the subreddit going like, "I want this dog. Where the heck is it?" And people are like, "I think it might be a UK exclusive." So the fact that if that is true, and we've got an exclusive here, that's a first. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that squad consists of 6 squishmallows, which I thought was a bit interesting because most squads, like seasonal wise, only consist of 4. For example, last year's Easter 2023's Easter squad only consisted of 4 at Tesco's. This year's Easter squad, I'm pretty sure, only consisted of 4. Last year's, actually, I can't remember Christmas one for the life of me, so I'm not even going to compare that one. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure last year's Halloween ones only had 4. So the fact that this Halloween squad has got 6, I thought was a bit interesting. Um, yeah, they're all weird and don't match, but also do match. Like we got a little devil, which I swear was a bat until I got it, and I was like, oh, that's a devil. Hot pink devil, as you can see. We got the black axolotl, which is so cute. I love that thing. There's also a moldy banana, which I thought was weird. There was an alien dressed as like some sort of alien superhero thing. Um, and then how many have I named? I've named 4. No, I've named 5. There's one other one. I think it's a purple monster with like a top hat. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong there. I will check. But some people have said, oh yeah, that's the UK squad. Doesn't really have a name. It's UK squad. Okay, cool. But everywhere's gotten them in. I got mine from Sainsbury's because they were the first ones to get them out, which was pretty cool. But I believe Asda may have got the same squad in, and I know HMV got these in. I recently stumbled across that. I have not gone around the other shops to have a little look yet, which I should probably get onto. But because I already have them, I'm not really fussed looking for them anymore. Tesco's usually get a different squad in compared to everyone else when it comes to Halloweensquishmallows, historically speaking. And I don't know if they are getting them in this year. I have friends who work at Tesco's, and I have asked for the inside information. Um, but my source is pretty useless. He's trying, but no, I appreciate it really. Because my other friend who works at Tesco's, or did, has moved to uni. So that's very sad. She has moved to uni. I probably need to go hang out with her or collab. Go check out her TikTok. I'll throw that out there. Go subscribe to her channel. But yeah, she doesn't work there anymore, so I cannot ask her, I don't think. But I've got another friend who works there, and yeah, I've asked him. Didn't have a clue. But because Tesco's now, their toy section is run by the entertainer, he said he can't look at the stock there, which really sucks. But I don't think it comes under the entertainer thing. I thought they would come under it separately because the entertainer doesn't get seasonal, or they don't get the Halloween squishing, at least. But I did ask him beforehand, back in September, or it's still September, but beginning of September. I was like, "Hey, you work at Tesco's? Do you know if they're getting in a Halloween squad?" And he goes, "No, I haven't seen anything because it's a thing. I don't think I'll be able to see." And I was like, "Okay, then that's fine." It wasn't fine. I was kind of sad. But then on the Reddit the other day, I saw someone say, "Hey, the Tesco's app have put that they're getting in the 7.5-inch Halloweensquishmallows, but there's no images to them, and they haven't said which ones they are." So I took a screenshot of said post and I messaged him, and I'm like, "Hey, no, I've asked you before about the Halloweensquishmallows for Tesco's, but I just want to know if they're getting in a separate squad. Do you know anything?" And he said again what he said before. He's like, "The entertainer." I'm like, "This is what I've heard. This." I sent him the screenshot. Wasn't going to go off much. And he goes, "Okay, I might have, actually, I think I've seen that. Hang on, let me check." And he goes, "I don't really know." Again, it probably comes under the entertainer thing. I'm like, "Okay, then." So I have asked him when he next goes to work if he can have a little look for me, have a little wander down that section, down that aisle, or just in the shop in general, and go have a little look. If not, I am going to have to ask my friend, who I'm pretty sure does not work at Tesco's right now, because she's at uni. Oh well, Jess, we've seen her before. Icon. I may have to ask her and be like, "Hey, girlie, do you know anything about the the Halloween Tesco Squishmallows, Because I need that inside information. I had it last year for the Halloween Squishmallows, or just the Squishmallows in general, and the Happy Meals last year. That was useful. So I need it for the Tesco's. If you haven't seen those videos already, those are up on my channel from last year. Last year's Halloween Squishmallows, and also the Happy Meal ones. So go check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, so I hope Tesco's get in the good ones. Because now we're going to get into, as you know, what do I hope they have? I hope they have the pumpkin axolotl, which I am fully aware there is now a 4-pack available for pre-order. Actually, no, it's the 30th, so that means they probably won't be available for pre-order. You can just buy them now. But there was a 4-pack on Amazon that I could have got. Now, they were only 5 inches, which I've actually got a couple of 5 inches now. And they are better for storage purposes because they are smaller, and also price-wise, they're also slightly cheaper, unless you get them from Claire's. But I have a whole video on that, so if you're interested in that, that is also on my channel. As previously mentioned. So the 5 inches storage wise would be better, but I also don't like them because they're so small. But the pumpkin axolotl from the 4-pack, which you can buy in whatever size, you can buy them in multiple sizes in America because of course you can. But that one I really, really hope is part of the squad that does come to Tesco's, and I really hope it's a separate one. But that's what I want. I want the pumpkin axolotl so badly. Oh my god. So I could buy the 4-pack because the Malcolm with the bat wings and the little bat is also in that 4-pack. So it's not the end of the world because I didn't get him last year and I was like, I wouldn't mind getting him. But then the problem is in the rest of the 4-pack are the 2 ugly ones. The flipping clown. I hate the clowns. I do not like the clowns. I'm not scared of clowns. I just do not like the clown squishmallows. Whatever. And then as previously mentioned, I messed that up greatly, but whatever. The ones that hold things that have the hands embroidered on and they're holding something, I do not like. Now, to be fair, there's still a green creature. I don't know what you call that. Probably a little goblin. I don't hate him, but I don't love him. And do I want him? No. Now my brother has said that he kind of likes the clowns, so he might take on the clowns. And I thought, okay, I might get the clowns. To be fair, also I didn't even know this 4-pack existed because I hadn't seen it on the subreddit yet at the time. And I don't really check Amazon for Squishmallows because the UK Amazon is pretty garbage for that. It was actually my boyfriend who pointed this out. I didn't even know this pack existed. But he watched my video. I don't remember which one it was. I think it must have been my last Squishmallow haul video. My perception of time is a little messed up right now. But he watched that. And then he went on Amazon, I guess, and then he saw them and he sent them and he was like, hey, look at these. And I was like, I didn't even know those existed. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty swag. So thank you to him for pointing that out to me. But yeah, so I need that axolotl. I need that axolotl so badly. The Malcolm is okay. The rest of them is just, I do not like. And you can't buy them separately. You cannot buy them separately. So that's why I'm hoping the pumpkin axolotl will be the one member of the Tesco squad. Hopefully. If not, I will cry. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. The other Squishmallow I'm desperate for is Meta. I think that's what it's called. It's the Galaxy Cat. Oh my god. If you've seen that, you would understand. I don't have many cats in my collection. I think I have 2. Yes, I've got a tiny Rune 5-inch from the Velvet Squad, and then Eloise I've had for 3 years now. The massive one. But that's it. Those are the only 2 cats I get, and I do quite like cats. They're really cute. And I need this cat. I need Meta. She is basically a replica. She looks like Cat, basically. But she's not, because she's dark blue, and when the patches are like a galaxy print fabric, and I'm pretty sure she's got stars and maybe a moon embroidered on her. Similar to the axolotl, where it's got like well, this one doesn't actually have a galaxy print, it's just an ombre print, but it's got like this is like one embroidered on. Okay? And yeah, Meta. They originally came out with a cow as a select series, I believe, at the beginning of this year. And that looked exactly like that. And then it came out in a 4-5-pack, maybe even a 6-pack, of the cow clips, which I wasn't really interested in, so I didn't bother. But because the cats, I need that. So I really hope that one is also one of them. If not, I haven't even seen where that could possibly even be available over here. So I don't know how I'm going to get my hands on that, but I will. Rest assured, one day I'm going to get that thing. Anyway, so plot twist, your girl may have been a little bit dramatic. So I ended up filming that video on Monday, and I'm now editing this on Wednesday. And your girl was, doing her usual, scrolling through the Reddit, and I stumbled across this. So someone's looking out for fellow UK collectors, asking about the Tesco squad, because a new Instagram account called Squishmallow News UK, which I just followed, and I recommend any of the UK collectors go and do that, because yeah, we kind of need our own separate thing. So far, found it very useful. Reposted this, which was then found by another Instagram user, basically showing that this is the squad for Tesco's this year. This is the spooky squad for Tesco's. Now, I quite like it. It looks very cool. And I wasn't really expecting any of these Squishmallows except for Meta. Oh my god, I basically predicted it. The rest of them, I'm, not too fussed about. I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. The mushroom looks like the exact same one from, last year, except this year it's got a cape, and spiders I don't care about. The pink cat, that looks like a devil's kind of cute, but not kind of my vibe. And the cow with bat wings also looks kind of cute as well. Oh, and then the purple bat, I'm pretty sure is, Joldy, which I already have, but it's, slightly different style, which I think is weird that there's only... Is that 5 or is that 6? Oh, no, that's 6. I can count. I promise. But yeah, that's another 6 squad. But yeah, the fact that Meta's in there, I did then send a screenshot to my friend and my source at Tesco's, and I have asked him, hey, can you confirm if this is the case? And he said they'll have a look when he next goes to work, so he's not going to do that until after this video goes up. But I'm pretty sure after this is confirmed, and your girl will be going to go get her Meta very, very soon. This is kind of why I wish I had, American friends, where I can just be like, hey, And trade squish. Have squishmail back and forth. That'd be pretty swag. You know, I have nothing special to offer over here, but like the Americans can send me all the good stuff, and in return, I give you British. I don't know, food, Jaffa cakes, biscuits. Heck yeah, that's what they want. But that would be pretty cool. But unfortunately, I do not have any American friends, so I can't do that. And I just have to sit and cry as I scroll through the subreddits, or even sometimes on Instagram, that I cannot have the spooky squish that I wish I had. Which is honestly heartbreaking and tragic. But there we go. I will have to live. I'm gonna live, and I'm gonna have to live. I don't think. Is there any other Halloween ones that I was hoping for? I don't think so. I think it's literally only those two. Oh, wait, no, the bats. There was a massive bat squad that came out in America. I don't know which stores got them in because I'm not American and I don't understand American stores. I've never set foot in that country ever. So I don't know what I'm going to do with naming stores over there. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. But I love the bats, previously mentioned. In this video, in general, I love bat squishmallows. I love squishmallows with little wings. I don't know how to explain it. They just think they're 10 times cuter like that. For example, I have a PT. You can't see! But PT is the pig with wings. I don't know. 10 times cuter. I can't explain it. But I just like bat squishmallows in general. And yeah, as mentioned, a whole squad in America came out where it was just all bats. And it had maybe the bat that I was on about earlier, but there's this other bat that I've seen. It's more of like a lighter blue and then has like iridescent, like a blue iridescent wings and ears, and it's really cute. And there's also a slightly darker blue version, but I prefer the lighter version. Of course, pictures will be on the screen. That one I really liked as well. So yeah. Do you know what I think would be cool? A black bat, with like a light pink, or maybe just like a light pink, like tummy, ears, and like wings that would like glitter. I think that would be a cool one to have. That was just a random thought. But yeah, that squad in general, I quite like, but specifically that light blue iridescent bat, I kind of want that. I'm expecting it to come out over here. No, do I want it to? Yes. Is it going to? Anyway, again, I will live. Not really, but I'm gonna have to learn to live with it. Um, what else was there? I don't really know. Now we're gonna come up with like I think there's a couple of things I want to mention as well. Smith's Toys also has some Halloween squishmallows in. This year they got Avery in again with like the pumpkin hoodie. I thought that was kind of cute, but I get it. No, it is a bigger sized one, and again, collection wise and also money wise, because yeah, your girl does not have a source of income right now. That's not cute. So your girl cannot just be spending money on everything, as much as I'd like to, but I can't. And yeah, because it's bigger, and also storage wise, and because it's a seasonal one where it's like obviously Halloween, I can't get away with it all year round. Where these ones I can, because yeah, like a gargoyle's not specifically Halloween. This bat's technically not. The devil, yeah, maybe because it's hot pink, you could probably go away with it. And like even this axolotl, like you can't, like it doesn't scream Halloween. It's literally just the tags. So whereas like an Avery in a pumpkin costume, like that's very obviously Halloween, and because it's so big, like where would I store it? Probably on the floor with a couple of my other big ones right now, but that's because I'm organizing my room. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. I know it was out last year, and then I don't even know what size that is. Is that a 12-inch one? That must be a 12-inch one. But then they've also got like 14-inch ones. Is that what they are? Or are you 16 inches? I generally cannot remember Squishmallow sizing right now. I have one down here. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to use this one to reference sizing. 16-inch ones. Yeah, 16. Maybe Avery is that big. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, Last year they had Malcolm with a bat and wings, and they also had like a Highland cow, but it's like a Day of the Dead kind of vibe. I don't think either of those are out this year. So, what was there? Oh, there was the black cat. That one with the blue and the glitter, like it's basically perfect. And to be fair, it doesn't scream Halloween, so I could technically use it all year round. But because it's so big, the money and the storage problems is what I'm having. But if I did, she'd be sat right here. But right now we got Miles because I love Miles, and Miles is cute. Um, but yeah, so she would be sat there, and that would be amazing. But I don't know. I mean, storage wise is not the end of the world. Again, it's more of the money thing. Like, if she's on sale after Halloween, besties, you know I'm probably gonna snatch her up. Um, so maybe I will. We'll see. But oh yeah, and then there's a Bigfoot with like a skeleton kind of hoodie on. I haven't seen that one in person, but I know it's on the website. But I wouldn't get that because I don't like those ones. So, and I know Fuzzamellows came out with a purple spider, but I don't really like the Fuzzamellows. I'm not a hater, but I'm just like after a while the fuzzy, like the fluffiness, like the softness of the fuzz part, kind of unsofts. What am I saying? It makes sense to me, but so I don't really like that, and I don't really like spiders. So, and because it like also kind of screams Halloween with the color palette, it's like, storage wise, not for me. But for other people, they might like it. But for me personally, that's a no. But yeah, I think that's it for the seasonal ones. Those are all the ones that you can really get out here. Entertainer's a disappointment. I'm going to mention this now. Every single seasonal video that I've done, except for last year's Halloween one, but that one's a bit different. The Entertainer get in a mystery capsule they did for Christmas, which I think was the first time they did it. They did it for then Valentine's Day, and they did it for Easter, which they are still available in the shop. Every time I go in, they've not discounted them, they've not reduced the price in any way. They are still very much there. And every time the stocks get like basically empty, they suddenly restock them. I'm like, where are these coming from? Anyway, not relevant. I get at least one mystery capsule. I did it for Christmas, I did it for Valentine's Day, I did it for Easter. I was gonna do it again for Halloween. I saw the mystery capsule for Halloween, looked through it already to see what was in, to then predict like which one I'm gonna try and get. I was gonna try and get the little mouse that was in a pumpkin. Very cute. I didn't really like the other ones. But I thought, yeah, that one's really cute, wouldn't mind that in my collection. Kept looking on the Entertainer website because I go on there probably weekly, probably Smiths and Entertainer, just to check to see if any new stuff's coming in, you know. And they just don't have that any Halloween capsule, and I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe it'll come out closer to the time. No, it's still. I know it's like not even the first. Well, for me, it's not quite the 1st of October yet. It's like an hour away for me, but not relevant. But they have got the Christmas capsule out. They have the Christmas capsule on their website. What? Why? Why is that one already? That one's like not available to buy yet, but it's more like, hey, by the way, this is coming soon. But it's like, where's the Halloween one? Where's the spook? Where's the spooky one? And they don't have any spooky squish at all. I don't know if they're getting in Christmas squish in because it's too early to say. But the Halloween capsule. Now I think the Easter one got released very, very late. Like on the website, I'm pretty sure I remember it got released quite late. And the really like when they were actually going to be available to buy was actually planned to be the day after Easter. Make that make sense because it doesn't. Luckily, I did get mine before Easter actually, but I thought that was going to be a late video. I actually got that on time. So again, go check that one out because that one's actually been doing really weirdly well recently. So but yeah, I should go check that out because that was a pretty good haul. To be fair, I'm still happy about that one. I'm also gonna check out the Valentine's Day one and the Christmas one because you know they're also on this channel and you can go have a little look to see what I'm on about. But yeah, I was hoping for the Halloween capsule just to complete the collection, but I ain't getting that apparently. Clearly, I'm not getting that because it's not available. And they're not getting any other Halloween ones in, so it's just the Entertainer just hate Halloween. What's this? What's this about? The Entertainer is also the only place you can get capsules in this country. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, no capsule for me, I guess, unless it suddenly comes out very last minute. Because again, like Halloween's like a month away, it's like 31 days away. So I guess we've got time. But why? I'm upset. Um, but yeah, overall, I think those are all the Halloween squishmallows that are available. I wish there was more. I wish we could get more over here. I wish there's more available. I wish we had much more to choose from. Am I sad? Yes. Will I get over it? Probably. Let's be real. I probably will get over it. But yeah, I think that is every point I wanted to bring up about Halloween squishmallows this year. I can't lie. Yeah, I can't think of any more that I was like, oh, I need that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Halloween squishmallows this year, I guess. So, if any of you are still listening, I guess, did I mention? I don't know, but this is more of a podcasty type episode where I just yap for a bit. So, I guess it's more of a video you just put on in the background and listen to me yap for a bit. But yeah, this is much longer than I thought it'd be, and maybe in editing I'll be able to shorten it a bit. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Halloween squishmallows. I wanted to do something like this for a while, like just to sit and talk about the seasonal squish of what I hope gets released. Because again, you see all get released in America like months in advance. We see the leaks, we then see like what America gets, and then we just kind of like get drip fed like very very few squishmallows as mentioned. So this is not my official like, oh, this is my Halloween video for this year. That will be coming out as previously mentioned, probably either the week before Halloween or on Halloween, depending if any get released last minute or just in general. We'll see. Um, but yeah, if you did enjoy this sort of thing, I was gonna think about doing one for Christmas, but there's not enough Christmas squishmallows out yet, so that'll probably come out late November, early December if I do end up doing that. And maybe I'll do one for Valentine's Day, because I could do one now, but there's not enough leaked for that. And Easter, but I don't think a single Easter one's leaked yet, so that'll be closer to Easter, I guess. And maybe I'll just do a thing like, oh yeah, I sit and see what I hope to get. And I can just do it in regular squishmallows in general, because there is quite a few ones that I'm like, oh, I would like that, but is it going to come out of it? No. But do I want it? Yeah. And I can basically go through my liked squishes on the Squad app. Um, but yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave it today. If you like today's video, no, it's a bit different, but again, the Claire's video seemed to do better than I thought, so I thought, okay, I'll try this then. But yeah, so if you like this video, please like. And if you want to see more of this, subscribe. I do have a whole playlist on my channel of all my Squishmallow content, so you can go have a look at that if you can't wait until my next video. And comment on this video, is there any Halloween squish that you would like to see over here or in your countries in general? Because I asked this on my Claire's video and I got a couple Canadians mentioning about the struggles they have, because I've noticed they get more squish than we do over here, but not as much as America, which I thought was odd considering they're right next to each other. But is there any Australians out there, any other fellow UK collectors? Like, what are your thoughts on the lack of Halloween squishmallows, if you have a lack of them, and which ones would like any fellow collectors like? Which ones do you want? Because those are the ones I want. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've yapped for way too long, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye!